If this has Karen von Herbeck come down from the team from the United Kingdom at 8:52.20.
My shoulder's killing me.
Oh, that's not good.
The slam so hard.
Get Charlie to go work on it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Just want to wait for cameras keep following me.
Just one quick question, if you don't mind. You know, you've got a double challenge today. You've got obviously the injury that you're contending with and less than desirable course conditions. What do you do specifically to adjust, if anything?
No, the course conditions are desirable. I like them. I just like them I can see better. I went to take off a tear-off, if you know what that is. They all came off, and I had to take my goggles off, and I rode down the whole way without any eye protection. And that was nearly impossible, so I couldn't really see what I was doing, and I ended up crashing. I just got back on quick in a high-speed section, and just, you know, went as hard as I could. But it's fun. It's a really fun course. I like the mud. I hope it's like this on race day.
At the end of each season, an event is held in order to determine who will be the next year's designated world champion in all cycling events, including downhill mountain bike racing. The winner will wear the rainbow jersey, one of the most sought-after prizes in the cycling world. This race is unlike others in that it is not a series, but a one-day event. That fact alone can put a tremendous amount of stress on a rider. At the World Championships, you don't have the luxury of several different races, different courses, or different conditions. All you have is one day and one race, and the world downhill champion is determined in one run.
What an outstanding performance here for Missy in second place right now at 6:54.78.
Lee Donovan held on to her first place standing, but after Mercedes Gonzalez and Giovanni Benazzi came down, Missy was bumped to fourth, only 2 seconds from a place on the podium.
Contenders, I went for it and I crashed, and that happens, you know? So I had a good race. I'm happy. I tried my hardest. I got up slow, but as fast as I could, and I went my hardest after that, and it's all I could ask of myself. So I didn't win, but I'm happy, you know? It's one of those, it's okay. It's okay.
The mountain bike experience is individual to everyone. Racing can still be about finishing with a smile on your face, regardless of what place you come in. And riding will always be about having a good time, no matter where, why, or how.
I think I'm supposed to bring it to a boil with it. I think it's that ain't right. That don't look right. Here, that's a shame. I messed that up pretty, that's gross. Put my crutches down and hopped on my bike and left from the living room and just busted out. And it was good. I had a lot of friends who helped me and stuff. And if it wasn't for them and for my mom who came out to help me and my dad's support and stuff, I definitely wouldn't be here because, you know, it's a hard thing to come back from by yourself. And I've always been like super independent. So it's been like a really hard thing for me to ask for help. So there's like a lot of times I get in trouble with my wheelchair. I go to physical therapy every day for like 6 hours from like, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And so, you know, my ride wasn't there right on time, you know, or I'd say, oh, I have a ride, you know, or, you know, my friend would be like, do you have a ride today? I'm like, yeah, I have a ride. She's like, okay. So, you know, it's like 3 miles to my house. It's like slightly downhill from the physical therapist, so I would wheel home, right? A couple times I got in trouble. I had this, dude, I saw this cute chow dog. It was like all fluffy. He's like, with this purple tongue. I'm like, dude, I want to pet that dog. It was like across the street. I'm like, okay, I look inside, I look at him. I'm like, you know, come here, chow, chow, come here, chow. Nice chowy, chow. And the dog looked like really friendly. He's looking at me like this. Next thing you know, he's like, bites my freaking ankle, okay? I have pants on, and starts dragging me. I'm like, dude, let go of me, I can't fall down. I'm like, let go. It's like, brings me down, right? All of a sudden, the dog like, ow, 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 rips the bottom of my pant leg off. So he's like, he like tumbles on the ground, right? Well, I go like shooting off into this ditch, okay? It was not funny. I don't know how I handled, but I'm like, I end up in this ditch, so like my head, all I can see is like my head. And like, who saves me but like the post lady, right? Post lady is like driving, you know, she's driving the car, but she's driving on the wrong side, right? You know what I'm saying? So she could see me, because I'm in the ditch, so she's driving, she's like, what the hell is that? She stops the dog, I'm like, hey lady, help me out, I'm stuck. So I'm like, in this ditch, it's awful. So she had to go and get some, she couldn't get me out by herself. She had to go, because I couldn't walk, you know, so she went and she had to get some neighbor.
And you're still in the wheelchair?
I was in the wheelchair. I saved it, man. I was tired. It wasn't for my downhill expertise. I would have bit the dust. Yeah, so she went and got some guy that helped me. And basically, he ended up just picking me in my wheelchair up and putting me on the road. And the woman like refused to let me wheel home. So she put me in a little post office box car and drove me. But it was quite funny. I mean, it was pretty horrifying. Anyway. I'm done.